I'm not standing. I'm sitting by.
Okay, well,
I'm just by.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
sitting by.
Sitting around.
Oops.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Simhanger monthly fly-in event. Welcome everybody who's joined me for the flight. We've got a tremendous turnout. I can't actually see how many. It doesn't, Discord's not showing me how many, but wow, quite a lot. To those of you watching, that's great. 62 of you watching at the moment, that's fantastic. Well, this is a bit of an epic fly-in event, really, I suppose, because subject to all things being equal, and hopefully I'm not tempting fate here, this may well be our last multiplayer fly-in in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and the next one will be in 2024. All things, of course, being equal. Okay, so we've got some long legs and
ooh.
Nice of you to say.
hey,
Sailor.
Heels as well.
so
Hubba hubba.
You're so saucy.
we've got plenty of time to chat as we go. So let's start off. So we're going to be departing here, and it's Lima Golf India Romeo. No, I'm not going to try and pronounce it. Then we're flying directly to City, I think it is, or Citia VOR. That is on 112.90. So if you want to tune that in, you can. Climbing at flight level 155 or 15,500 feet. Now, really the focus of this fly-in, other than to give us plenty of time to chat, guys, is really just to practice our climbs and our descents and what have you, because we will be flying higher than what we normally do during these events and what have you. But so we're going to take off here, runway 27. It is going to be a right-hand turn out, then to the VOR, and then we're going to fly on. We're going to fly over Kassos, the airport Kassos, and then we're going to be landing at Carpathos, Lima Golf, Kilo Papa. So when you're ready, let's go, guys. Let's get up in the air and try and keep your speed in and around probably the indicated airspeed 190 to sort of 210 thereabouts. So when you're ready, let's go.
Excelsior.
To all those of you joining me on Discord, big welcome to you.
Go.
Thanks very much for joining us. Very clear we don't have ATC here, that's for sure. It's like herding cats. Apologies
No,
to
try
the
that, it's worse.
apologies to the King Air, I just took your wing off. Here we go, guys. How many of you are in the amazing Duke?
I am. Ain't it grand?
About the size of it.
Yep,
It's an absolute beaut, it really is.
it
Gear up.
is. What a way to end this group flight in this airplane.
Absolutely. And she really climbs well, I must say. Fantastic.
Sounds fantastic too.
Hello to Quartz Head, Jarhead, Arcos. Welcome to the flight, guys. Right-hand turn, guys, and then we're going to be turning on a heading of about 94 degrees and heading towards the VOR Sierra Hotel Tango.
Sorry, I went left.
We'll forgive you this time.
The other right.
I'm left-handed.
Retriever Neil, how are you doing?
soldier.
Very well, Mark, you?
Very well, thank you. Pete B,
Well-
thanks for joining us again, my friend.
What's
Muzins-
flight level, please?
Thanks, Mark. Nice to be here again.
15,500 feet, but remember, transition level for this flight is 9,000. So you should currently be on QNH 1014 or 29.94, and above 9,000 tune back to 29.92 or 1013.
Or just press B.
Or just press B.
I can't see anything.
Open your eyes.
Are you in the clouds?
Get your
You
hair cut.
know.
Yeah, if you're on
Yeah.
live weather, we've got some fairly bubbly weather ahead of us, but we're going to be flying above
Let's
it
see.
to a fair degree during the flight.
Oh. It's Blue Boy.
If you open your windows in the clouds, you should be able to hear all the collisions.
Yeah. Guys, remember, if you're struggling to climb, don't forget to adjust your mixture. Lean your mixture as we climb.
Mixture.
Mixture.
More water, less whiskey.
In the CRJ, I don't think of mixtures.
Speak for yourself, James. Eh?
Not if you're in the Duke. You don't have to lean.
Oh, OBS is playing its tricks once again. Marvelous.
Oh, no.
Never
I
mind.
failed you. Go on.
I seem to get a blank screen on OBS, but it doesn't. I'm not sure that it affects the stream too badly.
So there is still just about cloud level at 9,000, but only just. So if you go a couple of 100 feet above, you'll clear it.
Yeah, well, climb 15,500.
Okie dokie.
What vertical speed, Mark, roughly, would you recommend?
I'd recommend if you're. Are you in the Duke, James?
No, I'm in a TBM 850.
Well, then anything between 1,500 and 2,000, you'll be fine. 1,500 will give you plenty of time to get up to altitude before getting to the VOR. The objective is to be at 15,500 by the time we hit Sierra Hotel Tango VOR. And it is on 112.9 for anybody who
Have you
wants to
spelled
tune
that?
it in.
Have you spelt that right, Mark? Are you missing a vowel?
No, not at all, sir, not at all.
That's what I said.
SH1T.
I don't know, you just can't get the pilots these days, can you?
Sierra Hotel 1 Tango.
Hey, Blue Boy, how you doing?
I'm okay, Mark. How's yourself?
Very well, thank you.
Lovely to
Newman,
be here. Thank you very much.
Newman, welcome to the flight. And to Van Zulu, how you doing, sir?
Good, how you doing, Mark?
Very well, thank you. Also on the stream, hello to Alan. Thanks very much for joining us. Golf Mike, unfortunately, he's going to miss this one. He can't join us. You'll be missed, Mike. Hello to Dan, Centurion, Flightless Owl, Jamie. Also can't join us on this flight, but he wishes everybody enjoy their flight. To Tengil, CP6565, hello. Hello to Alan, and hello to Sudi.
So, Mark, have you got some sad music you can play in the background? I'm actually tearful about Flight Sim 2020, although I'm keeping it, to be honest.
Oh, what a softie.
Can you leave 2020 on your PC and then load 2024 and have them both there effectively?
If you've got enough room. Yeah.
Yes, you can, and that's exactly what I'll be doing.
Oh,
Me too.
I I had a question about that
Me too.
actually. Any chance we can share the community folders? Can we have one and link to both, or do we have to have separate?
That I'm not sure on, to be honest.
If you see Two-Tone Murphy's one that he put out last week, he does something about linking folders, and I would imagine you'll be able to.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think using add-on linker, you might be able to pull something off there. If they allow you to be able to select 2020 folder and 2024, that would be the best.
Yeah, I stand to
yeah.
be corrected because I don't know, but I think 2024 is going to use a library, yeah, as opposed
I
to a
believe
community
so.
folder. But I
Yeah.
think you can probably link them.
I think it's the same thing, a library and the community folder, same thing. I think Two-Tone Murphy was on about symbolic links. and
Would be
stuff.
nice not having to load 2 sets of aircraft.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could fly?
What I should do is
Well,
just
I'm
load one
at,
a time.
Okay, don't sing, guys, because we're going to lose all the audience.
Unless you can sing good.
I'm at 10,500 feet and climbing steadily and nicely.
Oh, 13,000 at the moment.
I didn't know this was all about ratings for you, Mark.
I can see, let's have a look. Guy Kick at 15,000 already.
Hi, Mark.
How are you doing? Mouse Poo's right. Mouse P is right behind
Mouse
you.
Poo.
It's not much better. Mouse poo to mouse pee.
Oh dear. I'm never going to be forgiven, am I? I knew it was going to be one of those streams. I can tell
How
you.
about mouse puke? How's that?
I don't give a rat's.
But I'll give you a
Well, let me tell you, it's not mouse, it's moose pee.
Moose
you go.
pee.
Third time.
Well, it's a Scottish mouse.
To be honest, Mark, we like your version better.
And also, let's say hello to Cracker. How are you doing, sir, in the B60?
Hello, Cracker.
Who you calling cracker?
Anim99 Sierra, welcome.
Hello, Mark.
Just trying to read all the various to Hobie Stang, welcome again, sir. Muzinski, great to have you here.
Thank you. How you doing, Mark?
Very well, thank you.
That's Carol, Hobie Stang.
Indeed it
Hello,
is.
Carol.
Evening, Carol.
Hello.
Trev P, how you doing? Have you got your mic sorted, sir? No, obviously not. Mainly Jimbo, how you doing, sir?
Just fine, thank you.
Great, thanks very much for joining us. And also hello to Phil the Fridge, I think that is.
Fill the fridge.
Good evening.
Fill the fridge with some good beer.
I love that. And of course, a massive welcome to James Hudson. James, thank you very much for joining us.
Hello.
Hello.
Had to be done. Had to be done.
Right, I'm 14,000 feet. I need to change my barrow. Remember, over 9,000, change back to standard, guys.
Yep.
Pink, I now have my mic fixed.
Just put my panel lights on, might be easier to see.
Excuse me.
Can close my cowl flaps now. Just about at cruise. There we go. So I can see quite a lot of TBMs. What else have we got? What can we see around us? TBMs and yep, there's quite a few of the Dukes. What else? I can see an MB339, I think it is.
Yeah, that's me. MB339, great aircraft.
It is. It's a great aircraft. I don't think it's got an autopilot, has it?
It's all manual.
Yeah, I was going to fly the MB339, but without an autopilot and streaming, very difficult to do.
Yes, you need 4 hands, just about.
I have Velocity Excel. I think I'm the only one.
I have the Black Square Baron with an add-on that gives me turbo.
Oh, nice.
It's my favorite plane.
I love anything from Black Square is brilliant.
Yeah, yeah.
Roger that.
Sure.
I'm way ahead. What speed are we meant to be doing now, Mark? Only 200 indicated.
James, you better check your sim rate. You know what you're like.
Yeah, indicated.
Hey,
You should be doing about 200 knots or thereabouts, roughly.
Sim rate's okay. You're all bloody slow. No, Mark Twain Tinman is ahead. Mark Tinman? Yep.
I was feeling extra brave, so I'm flying the Flying Iron Spitfire.
Oh, are you?
Very nice.
Oh, very brave. Please let... There's an airport coming up a bit later on. Please let me land before you.
Be sure to take cover.
In fact, we may have to ask everybody to land and line up on the runway before you land.
I'll need popcorn making time.
Hello to Simulator Gamer Susie. Thanks for supporting us again. Thanks very much for joining us.
Hello, Susie.
Here it is.
If you are watching on stream, don't forget, just pop a message in and say hello. Great to know that you're watching. Really appreciate it.
You can even send them a few pound if you feel generous. £10 each for entrance, eh, Mark?
Jeez, I'm streaming past this traffic here. My goodness. I'm overtaking all these petty TBMs.
I'm still ahead of you.
You're not overtaking me.
Alan Paul, how are you, sir?
Yeah, doing well, thanks, Mark.
Excellent.
Yeah,
thanks.
nice to be on this final flyby.
Indeed. You know, guys, this is the 45th stream that we've done and the 48th flight. Not all the flights are... When I fly in VR, I don't stream, of course. There's another flying coming up between Christmas and New Year. Closer to New Year than Christmas. And again, I'm not sure that we'll be streaming that. I think we'll be... in VR, and before that, all being well with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, we will be in Brazil.
Hey.
Very nice.
Just one thought. I've just looked behind me and seen all these planes all grouped together. In 2024, we're going to have a real problem with the turbulence.
Oh,
Yeah, the wake
wake
turbulence.
turbulence. That's going to make it even more fun.
Excellent.
I just need to check what time I've got. I'm sure I checked it. I did it. Let's have a look. 15:04. That's about right. So it should be about 3 o'clock or thereabouts, guys. I hope you set your time. The reason being is we should be landing in Athens as we hit dusk.
I have now.
Are we descending at...
Yeah, you can start your descent when you're ready.
Descending to what, Mark, did you say? 7,000.
You wanna descend over Lima Golf Kilo Sierra, which is Cassos. You want to be at 7,500 feet, and then we're going to a waypoint Foxtrot Delta 30, you want to be at 1,600 feet, and that will line you up for final for landing at Carpathos. Runway 30 left, 30 left, and the altitude is 66 feet.
So we're not landing at Quesos.
No, sir, we're not.
Say 7,000 feet at that waypoint?
7,500, sir.
Okay.
Mark, have you got surprises lined up for us by chance?
I have no idea what you're talking about, James.
I will take that as a yes.
That's why I don't come on these flights.
Ah!
Oh, it's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, Mark.
No,
flight.
nothing too scary lined up for this one at all. There's one really difficult landing, but really it's about managing your... this one, each flight tends to have a focus on something different. And this one is really about you managing your altitude and getting lined up and getting down to the heights that you need to be in time and so on. So you should be thinking about starting a descent. I'm about 26 nautical miles away from Lima Golf Kilo Sierra, so now's the time to start thinking about a descent. Oh, who is in the F-18? Vladsky Vlastro. Hello, how are you doing? Maybe not on voice on Discord.
That was that was the helicopter that was with us on a previous flight.
Ah. Hey, Steve Tees, how are you, sir?
Doing pretty good, Mark. How are you?
Doing well, thank you very much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
Mark, I liked your video from the Shuttleworth collection.
Oh, thank you. I enjoyed doing it, actually. Once or twice a year I like to do one away from, you know, the normal type of thing. I did one at Duxford some time ago, probably a year ago or so. And yeah, this time Shuttleworth. I go there quite often, actually. I really do enjoy it.
Great
Yeah,
place,
well,
isn't it?
I was there on Friday having lunch with a friend and looking around and seeing exactly the same things that you were videoing.
No, I saw you there. I was ducking. I was hiding in one of the cockpits. No,
you did that when no one else was there. You must have had VIP access out of hours or something.
No, not at all. I just got there real early.
Yeah.
You mean you broke in?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're only 20 minutes for me. That's risky, Mark. Very risky.
How's that risky?
People usually need counselling when they get within 10 minutes.
I can understand that.
Yep.
Okay, so guys, you want to aim to be at 7,500 feet. Remember, to adjust, you will need 1012 or 29.9 for your barometer as we dip below 9,000 feet.
You speak as if we know how to fly these particular aircraft.
Yeah. Hello to Ross Jackson, Ed Cox, James Mace. Sorry to miss the flight today. Yep, we're missing you, James. To Johnny, how you doing? Thomas Evans, Julian Hall, regular contributor. Shame that we're going to miss you on this flight, Julian. Oh, I just hit a bit of turbulence.
Anybody know if we're having a flight sim event this year, or next year, should I say, in the UK?
I don't, but what I heard is that it's not going to be managed by Just Flight. So that's, I think the chances are, unless somebody else steps up to the plate, because Just Flight had a lot to do with the previous one, I'm not sure that we're going to have it.
Yeah, from what I understand, it's to do with RAF Cosford not being able to empty one of the hangars.
Carpathos is our next landing, correct?
It is, sir.
Okay, just passing by. What?
How can you be passing by?
I'm in the I'm in the CRJ. I'm way
Oh
faster than
goodness!
everybody.
Well, you should loop back and come and say hello first.
And not be first for a change.
So, on the basis that we're not having one in this country, anybody going to the one that's happening in, I think it's Belgium or the Netherlands, in March?
I'm thinking of doing that. I've never been, but it is on my radar.
What runway was that again?
It was landing runway 30 left, sir.
Thank you, sir.
If we're in live weather, do we all see the same clouds? Because I'm just going into the cloud.
I think we should all see the cloud at the same altitude. Density may vary.
Yeah.
That depends.
Cloud density
I'm
or
on,
brain
I'm on live
density?
weather and it's pretty clear, a little hazy.
Yeah, I've got clear skies.
I've got clear as well.
All right.
Well, another I've managed
Turning
to
on
get
the final.
out of my airplane and I can't get back in.
Oh, we have
Left-hand
another.
circuit or right-hand circuit for this one, guys? We're doing 3-0.
You're going straight in.
Oh, okay.
You fly.
P30.
You fly to Foxtrot Delta 30, and then that will line you up for straight in. You want to be at 1,600 feet by Foxtrot Delta 30.
I'm way too high.
Oh dear.
Hello to Marcus Simmer and TPHI17. How you all doing? Thanks very much for joining us.
Hello, Marcus here. How's it going?
Very well, thanks. You well?
Yeah, I just took off at the island next to this island, and I'm just joining you in the air. This looks awesome to see you guys coming in a group.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, so I'm a little confused because we're just passing over Lima Golf Kilo Sierra and that's just a waypoint. Okay.
Yeah, we're not.
No.
We're not landing there. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, there's also a waypoint, Chinzi, which is Foxtrot Delta 30. Don't know if you got that.
Let me just see. My map's a bit zoomed in at the moment.
It's five nautical miles.
Oh, I've got it.
Got it?
Foxtrot Delta 30. Yeah, it just adds the points onto the.
Yeah. It gets you lined up.
I got it.
For those of you flying on GPS, you'll be well advised to switch to heading mode after Lima Golf Kilo Sierra, so it doesn't turn you in too soon.
On final.
And you want to be at 1,600 feet for Foxtrot Delta waypoint, and you should be more or less lined up directly for a landing runway 30 left, 30 left, altitude is 66 feet. Once you land, we will be backtracking for departure. So how many of you guys are going to get and load up and give Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 a go on day one?
I am.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I am according to Tony Talk Zero.
I am.
I think
Good luck, people.
everybody is from the sounds of it.
I'm not.
Not available till 4 p.m. though, is it? Is it 4 p.m.?
4 o'clock.
4 p.m.
in the
time,
UK.
Okay.
8 o'clock in the morning for me. I'll be there.
Let me ask the question maybe an easier way. Who is not going to be loading up the sim on day one?
Me, Junzi.
Me.
Not me.
Probably not
Skytrax.
I never load the updates on the first day. It's madness. You're just sitting there waiting for all the wrinkles to run out.
Yeah, I agree.
That's true.
Yeah. Based on 2020, I'm gonna probably load it in about 2 years' time.
That's what
I want to help break the server.
There you go.
Really?
Well, as everything's going to be streamed, we got to assume that it's not going to be that big an issue.
Oh,
Or am I?
That's it. You changed it.
Guys,
you know.
I'm
with my slow internet.
He's a comedian as well. He's funny.
According to them, everything's going to work.
I mean, I'm
Keep assuming there, Mark.
absolutely shocked you guys have got any doubts.
Never
Mark.
stop assuming.
Mark, probity prevents me from saying, you know what assumption is. What assumptions are.
And on that day, NASA will install Turtle Beach joysticks in their spacecraft. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Never gonna happen. I think it'll work. It'll just be horribly, horribly slow.
Did anyone try and install the alpha? Because that took a really long time to download. So I can't imagine what it's going to be like on Tuesday.
Oh, the alpha. The alpha for me was down and done in a second or two.
Yeah, no, I had to wait an hour just to get in the queue to download.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, entertain me, everybody. I'm waiting.
I'm a-coming.
Oh, just missed that.
Oh, I'm
F-14 screaming past me. Oh, it was an F-18.
down here at the end. I can't see any fun stuff. Somebody just fell right off of the screen.
Now turning base.
Base? Oh, you said it was straight in.
Yeah, I'm basically looping round Foxtrot
Yes.
Delta.
Ah, that's much more accurate, thank you.
Straight in after you turn 180 degrees, yeah.
Are we full stopping or are we running away?
This is a full stop, sir.
But these guys in the jets and that, the sound is amazing.
It's lovely to have a bit of music in the background too. Sounds fantastic.
I got the lovely bunch of coconuts.
No, not you. Here, I've got some Gregorian throat singing. Perfect.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Gregorian chant.
Tibetan throat singing, yeah.
That's just my normal voice, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, it's runway 30 left, everybody.
30 left.
What are you doing down there, Scott? Come back. Party's down here, man.
What's that?
You're all down there on your own. Come on up where the cool kids are. Party's in the kitchen.
Did you turn around? Are you going to take out the same way you land?
Oh, we're tracking back, aren't we? I thought we were told to. Whatever we were told, we'll do the opposite. But
I don't do what I'm told.
I think we're backtracking.
Yeah, we're backtracking.
I mean, if you're going to go with the wind, yeah, well.
We're taking off
way
30 left
too
as
high.
well, right?
We are, sir. Just got to right gear down, flaps down. Watch my speed, getting too slow. That's the one thing about the Duke, it gets sloppy really quickly. So what do you guys think for our next fly-in was Brazil? Because the world update should have just been released.
Brazil.
They've got an awful lot of coffee.
That's if it's not delayed.
be a stock aircraft because there's no
Yeah.
marketplace. I'm getting sunburnt from the pappy lights. I'm too close.
Flighty 300 just keeps buzzing the runway.
Yeah.
I'm following in Tank Bert. How you doing, sir? I'm right behind you. And Muzinski. Oh, bit of a crosswind here.
There is.
We're down.
Gosh, it's furious.
I'm down.
Handbrake.
Well, let me see if I can cheer you up.
Safety handbrakes out.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on down. Come on down.
Oh, this is where the
Gonna
Motley
fly.
Crew's hanging out. I see. Okay.
Sorry, I'm flying right through you.
Oh, Tony,
That's a lovely landing from the Spit, Dave.
Ah, thank you.
Hey, here comes Step Order. How you doing, sir?
Excellent. Just made it. Having a good time.
Jimbo's coming in at Mark 4.
Here comes the Spit past me now.
Oh, there you are. Oh, I think some of these people are popping up now.
Ah, Tony Dark Zero in the TBM. How are you
evening.
doing, sir?
Very well, Mark. Thank you.
Sky 1 and Fella 1000, how you doing?
Thank you. Very good.
Mark. All good, all good.
A big hello to Mrs. TPHI17, to Emesis, Johnny Mon, how you doing? You know, I gotta say that this CLS60 force feedback yoke, oh, it's fantastic.
Will it work with Flight Sim 2024, do you know, Mark? Day 1?
I don't
with the
know.
alpha bit.
I don't know. I don't see why not, because it's just reading the telemetry, and I don't think there's been a massive change. So, but it'll depend on the software. So I don't know, to be honest.
Quite fancy the joystick base. That quite.
The Moser.
That's tickles my fancy. Yeah.
That is epic. It really is.
I might treat myself to that eventually.
Mark, can you cold start the Duke? I'm having trouble cold starting it. The starter doesn't.
Have you got fuel boost on?
Yeah, maybe not.
I tried it. I couldn't get mine to start this morning. I had to just start over and have it just be on the runway running.
Yeah, it just goes chug once, and then the knob won't stay in position. It just chugs, and then.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't know. Mine does that. I don't know what's causing it.
If you go to
It's
your,
like a dead battery.
If you go to your tablet, open the tablet, click on failures, and make sure all failures are off, and restore defaults. That should sort it, I would think. I don't know, but I would think.
Sounds like you might have fouled the plugs.
I had my tablets at lunchtime.
Right, I can see it's going to be one of those.
Not enough.
Whoever's having trouble there, do you have chip showing on the display? If it's like the TBM 850, you can turn that off, but it's not. I can't remember what it is now. You have to configure something. Do you have a chip warning by chance?
Negative.
No.
No. Okay, it's not the same.
Okay, what about Control E? Does that work?
Maybe I didn't try. It'll start on the runway. It just won't start cold.
Oh.
Oh, that was spooky.
Even with
No,
power, even with the cart connected, it just clunk.
No, I have done a cold start, definitely, in this.
Also, my battery temperature does not read.
Have you tried repairing the starter motor?
No, because it doesn't indicate that it needs repair. But I didn't really care to work it out because I figure, well, on Tuesday I'll be off on another adventure and wait till this one becomes available.
Well, if we were in 2024, I'd have suggested maybe somebody stole your battery because of all the new realism.
Once again, you can go to the tablet left engine and right engine, choose those two tabs, and you can repair engine and recharge your battery there.
Yeah, I'll give that a try.
And if you can also repair your battery by going, if you know your weather radar, turn it to nav, and you'll see an opportunity to recharge your battery. There's a switch on the top right hand side. Turn that to nav and you can recharge your battery. Right, leg 2, ladies and gentlemen, we are departing Carpathos. We are climbing to flight level 125 or 12,500 feet. You can tune in a VOR if you want. It's 111.4. We're then going to fly over a waypoint Kilo Oscar 324, and you want to be down to 2,500. And we're then landing at Lima Golf Kilo Oscar. I'm going to attempt to say it, Ippokrakas. And that's a VOR 109.0 for any of you that want to know. And it's quite a long distance. It's 70 plus nautical miles, so we'll have plenty of time to chat once we're up in the air, and we'll be landing 32. So we're departing runway 30 left, climb to 12,500 feet on a heading of 76.
I had the Ippokrakas.
That is wrong, sorry. On a
it.
heading of 356.
Thank you.
So when you're ready, get yourself all sorted out. I'm just dialing in the altitude and I'm going to be away. 12.5 is what we need. And VOR is 111.4. There we go, that's that entered. And 109 also. And we're good to go. It's epic seeing you guys take off, really is. Fantastic. I'm about lost out of here now.
You're thinking wacky races, aren't you?
Hey Wingnut, how you doing?
Very good, thank you, sir.
Good. Thanks for joining us.
Well, there's a nice wind farm there.
There is.
I'm trying not to hit it.
We're up.
Maybe that's what caused the massive crosswind, all those fans down there.
And it's a right-hand turn to get on course. And away we go.
Thank you, Mr. Gleason.
Just watch the high ground.
Traffic.
The one I'm about to hit.
So with your permission, Mark, can I ask a question to the throng, to the people here?
Of course you can, sir.
What's your favourite memory of Flight Sim 2020? We're going to get some bizarre answers, aren't we?
Crashes.
Crashes, there we go.
Meeting you lot, especially that gentleman called Rosen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big time. Yep.
But everybody.
Flying clouds in VR, that was brilliant.
I was also stepping in VR, and that is so fantastic.
Yeah, I would have to agree. The first time I spawned into the Cessna 152 at Sedona and experienced this thing in VR for the first time, I'd found it. I'd found, my Shangri-La.
Damascene conversion.
I think twisting my dad's arm to put a VR headset on and then putting him in the Spitfire and seeing his face.
Was he okay?
Well, he used to make model Spitfires when I was a kid. So he was absolutely blown away.
I'd have loved to have seen that with my dad, Tony. I think even your dad, I think it would have been.
He's a miserable bugger, but once he, I couldn't get him out the headset once he was in.
I'm not just saying this, but I think flying with you guys has been one of the highlights for me. Just all of us getting together and sharing in our passion, and I've really enjoyed not taking it too seriously as well, and just having fun and being with others to enjoy Flight Sim has been epic.
I agree 100%, Mark. I agree 100%.
You're just saying that. It's the fumes from the central heating, probably, Mark. That's probably what it is.
And Tunesy, flying with Tunesy, that's a blast always.
So you can speak for yourself on that one.
Yeah, roger that. This is the high point for me.
Gone quiet now.
It's because we're all welling up. We're all welling up.
It's so great.
I think one of the things I remember, I stand to be corrected, but I think we did one flight with Tunesy where he changed aircraft 4 times.
He what the aircraft?
He changed aircraft.
Oh, he changed aircraft.
Yeah.
And he blamed every single one of them.
Absolutely.
I love the flight we did where we all dived off that cliff. Where were we? Were we in
Grand Canyon?
Africa, I think, wasn't it?
No, well, Hawaii, wasn't it?
Grand Canyon.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Grand
Hawaii.
Canyon?
Yeah.
Grand Canyon. Yeah, no, Grand Canyon. That's right.
Your laughter, I thought you were going to cough a kidney up, Mark. I really did. That was funny.
It really was fantastic, actually.
I think the microlight flights are always fun, but I always like the warbirds as well when everybody's flying around in Spitfires.
And what about Panic in Panama?
Oh, that was epic too. That was epic.
I really enjoyed all of the implausible landings.
The challenging landings.
Yeah, the implausible ones. You thought you couldn't believe it when you got there.
Yeah.
Oh, that one right on the coast of a small little island or something is impossible.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Where was that, in the Caribbean somewhere?
Yeah. And then we all crashed on top of one another.
Oh, I plowed right through you guys on that one.
If the terrain is as good as it's promised to be, then that's going to be a challenge, isn't it? Now, because
because it hasn't been before.
Bumpy and rocky and
yeah, quite. You got to hit boulders.
Steve VR Flight Sim guy says hello to everybody.
Hey Steve.
Hey,
Hi
Steve.
Hi Steve, how you doing? Big hello to Tony Morrill. Thanks very much. Mersey Blues, Andy Black. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Now, do any of you have any questions about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 that we can't answer? Go ahead and ask.
Yes. Will it work out the box?
It's got one of those black cue ball things. You shake it up, and the future looks.
Mark, does the VFR map from 2020 survive in 2024?
It does, in a much more sophisticated form.
Is it on the tablet?
You can do flight planning whilst you're flying, if you like.
Oh,
So
nice.
there is a lot. The old visual VFR map is gone, but there's a far more. You can even look up airport and chart information, I believe.
Nice.
I know you can do that in the world map, and I believe you can do that in Sim. So if you hadn't put in one of the waypoints, for example, you could just go in and plot that in, and it automatically goes in to your nav system.
But that's in the tablet in the cockpit, isn't it?
It is, sir.
Is the model matching sorted, as they said, or are we still going to be seeing?
We don't know. They've made a very bold statement. They've got 91% compatibility to the aircraft available, but
not bad.
And you won't have to own the model to see it, because it'll be streamed.
Heaven.
But proof of the pudding's in the eating, guys.
Yeah.
That would be a real improvement, because it's a bit naff really at the moment, isn't it, when you see a Spitfire looking like a, I don't know, a tail dragging Cessna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't wish to spoil your parade, chaps, but I do hope you've got your.
But you're going to.
I do hope you've got your harumph ready.
Harumph. Yep.
Harumph.
Sorry. No, that was an early one.
That was an early one. That was preset.
A negligent harumph. Sorry.
You can get arrested for that.
I'm hoping we get to see 60 to 80 multiplayer aircraft at a time as well.
That would be amazing. They were asked during one of the development whether we'd have visibility on more aircraft, but the answer was non-specific.
You mean
Do you
the
think they
politician's
still?
answer?
Do you think they've still underestimated the popularity of multiplayer, or do you think they're on top of it?
No, I think you're right, Trinzy. They did underestimate it, and I think they continue to underestimate it. But let's hope it gets more function.
Do you think it works just as good with 32
on Warbird Day?
Sorry, say again. You got walked on.
Gonna miss those tail dragging A320s though on Warbird Day.
What, like the work with a slow download speed?
Like the F-18 airliner I see right below me now.
What do you define as a slow download speed?
Yeah, that's
32, 34.
Oh, I think you'll be out megabit or kilobyte.
Mega.
I think you'll be right with that.
I do hope so.
No one else is
What
allowed
is
to watch
somewhere
the TV.
about that in the hotel where they did the launch event?
Mark was there, I think. Oh no, he wasn't there. No, he did something else. It was like Expo. He was there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't crack the nod for that one.
On a slightly different note, lads. VR headset. I'm looking to upgrade mine this year. I'm running a Vive Pro 2. I believe that Pimax have got a new one due out soon. The Super.
Yeah, they got
Anybody heard
the
of?
Super, that's what I'm waiting for as well, the Super.
It's the Crystal Super.
Yeah, we're just waiting for news, aren't we?
It's just I look at the Somnian and I look at the other one, the Vario, and as much as I'd like one, and I could probably open an app for it and pay for one, I cannot justify it to myself.
Don't think you need to. I think you'd probably be more than happy with the Pimax. I think you'd probably be more than happy with the Quest 3. The Pimax is just better.
Yeah, it depends what you want out of it. If you If mixed reality was important to you, mixing the real world with flight sim, then Quest 3, something like that, is certainly an option. If it's the graphics and what have you, well, the promise of the Crystal Super is considerable, but look, the Pimax Crystal Light is pretty good.
It is.
Very good and very easy.
Yeah, you just plug it in and go. It's such a pleasure and such a different to what...
Insert some stuffing.
Yeah.
Just make it slightly bit smaller.
Now the Super is going to be smaller. It's going to be about 20% smaller overall.
When is that due out, Mark?
I don't know, but if I was to hazard a guess, I would say probably April, May, June.
They said the fourth quarter on the website, but I think it's a bit late for that.
Look, it could be, but Pimax do have a habit of being a little bit late.
3 months before Star Citizen comes out.
Star Citizen.
Is there any truth to the rumor they've secretly modelled UFOs? I'll just start that running.
I think there's very little truth to that one, personally.
Can't wait to fly a UFO.
I've heard.
We've already got the narrative players here.
I've heard a nasty vicious rumour or should I say I read something online that because Frontier Development gave Yorg the animals from whatever zoo it is that they have program, that Elite Dangerous are wanting a copy of the world to fly their spaceships in.
Hello to BizJet Brit, how are you doing, sir? And also hello to Fron, is it? In the TBM.
Yes.
How are you doing, sir?
Nice, very nice.
Good. Thanks very much for joining us.
Okay, but I have also a question.
Go for it.
I'm working with the Xbox and I put my PLN files into a laptop and from laptop to the Xbox cloud. Is that the same in 2024?
Yes, it is, but I'm not sure if it's the same cloud, to be honest. So I'm not sure it is the same cloud, but it is linked to your account, so in theory it should be, but...
Okay, now that's what I want to know. Okay, thanks.
And Mark, what about users that only use Xbox that don't have a PC? In terms of like downloading flight plans, like integration with Navigraph and SimBrief, you think it'll be a lot better?
SimBrief will be no problem because it's now integrated into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. However, with the flight planning that has been brought in, it's going to be interesting to see where Navigraph fits.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, like being on the Xbox, the only aircraft I can really integrate with a flight plan on SimBrief would be like the likes of the Honda Jet for me. It'd be nice if these planes could, be a little bit more sort of versatile, like the Cessna with the G1000, being able to integrate that flight plan from the likes of SimBrief and Navigraph.
Well, if it's integrated into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, you can. It's not a problem. SimBrief isn't just for IFR flights. You can do VFR. I've done it on a number of occasions.
Do we have any flight level changes coming up?
You want to be at 2,500 feet by Kilo Oscar 324.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to repeat that.
Anyone got some spare spoilers?
I've been at 2.5 for miles. I'm getting well prepared.
Yeah, I'm 23 miles out. I'm just coming on to 10,000 feet. I'm on the way down. So we're going to go down. We're going to reach that waypoint, Kilo Oscar, and that will turn us straight on to a final for landing at runaway Lima Golf
3-2.
Kilo Oscar, yeah.
3-2, yeah, 3-2.
3-2 at Lima Golf Kilo Oscar, runway 3-2, straight in, and once again we'll backtrack.
Slip sliding away.
That moon looks great, I have to say.
My passengers look sick.
We got
COVID,
we got Todd on. We've got Todd on the stream saying the most interesting part that he's looking towards is the stability of the cloud as we all take off with our flights. Do I denote a little bit of skepticism in that comment, Todd? I'm not sure, but let's hope that is the case. Let's be honest, it's pretty groundbreaking and adventurous of Microsoft to do what they're doing, to be honest.
But if they know they've got 15 million users, you wouldn't have expected them to make that decision lightly, would you, without having the infrastructure on the servers to support?
I agree, and they've got Azure and all the rest of it, but the only concern I have is, do you remember a fairly sustained period when downloads were so slow? Particularly world updates and sim updates, and that's cause for concern.
Yeah, you had people waiting a week when it first launched to get into the sim. I remember that, a week or two.
That's right, I've got a week's holiday, so I'm all right.
There's a very fine line between adventurous and rash.
Look, I think that Microsoft Flight Simulator has been such a success for Microsoft that I'm not sure they would take that risk.
Hope not.
So I'm fairly confident. As we approach Kilo Oscar, guys, we're going to fly over this small island here. If you have a look in the center, you'll see it was a volcano and it exploded, and you'll see, you'll be able, the GPS route will take you right over the core of this now extinct volcano.
If you look too close, it might erupt again.
Pete B is heading right down to it.
Yeah, Mouse Poo is over it already. Yep.
Mouse Poo.
Yeah, I've got to take a closer look.
Need to remind people they've forgotten it already.
Where are you in the world, Tanzi?
Where am I in the world?
Yeah, where are you in the world?
Where am I at? I'm above you and to the front and I'm on my chair.
I can't see you, Tanzi.
Oh, I see. Well, that's a good thing.
That is probably a good thing, yeah.
I did catch you earlier on. I did see you earlier on. Oh, I've got you now. You're bringing up the rear. I'm well ahead.
Well, it kind of sounds like me, doesn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm about 5th in this race.
Renzoff and Chunzi.
I'm just doing the Chunzi. I'm just doing the leg turn.
I can see you, Retriever Neil, in your Baron over there. I just can't find anything. I have cause for concern that he might be lost.
That's easy for you to say.
Guys, as we approach, just quickly, once you hit the waypoint Kilo Oscar, you want to turn on heading of 323 degrees. If you need the VOR, it's 109. Will help keep you on track. So be at 2,500 feet, and then it's straight in and down. And this is a full stop landing.
Thank you. Always clouds. There's lots of clouds.
Clouds are
short to the
building. Clouds are building.
And
Sharks or
short
there's
to the
batteries.
Short to the Spitfire.
Any trees? Must be trees at the end of the runway.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
that runway
three.
comes up quick. Oh,
Doesn't it?
Yellow X over the runway.
especially with the cloud.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to be at your 2.5 before you get to the coastline. Definitely.
A brilliant idea.
Let's just hope when 24 flashes up, it doesn't come up with something like, Alexa, switch on the pilot.
We'll have a poll going as to whether the Asobo trees are in their normal position.
Oh, how nice. How nice that the flight glide path is right through a cloud.
Did they fire the tree guy?
Just a quick hello to NM99S204 Boogie T. How are you doing? And to Angel 15. Evening. Thanks for joining us. So 2,500 feet over Kilo Oscar, guys, and then you will have visibility of the runway at that point. Turn and straight in, and once landed, it's a backtrack.
I think the tree guy got a branch out into bushes.
Yeah, he's been hard at work here.
Well, I can hardly see the runway for all the labels. Get
Yeah,
out
me
the
too.
way! Get out the way!
Aim for the middle one.
Yeehaw.
Aim for Trinity.
I'm out of the way.
Down. He's out
I'm out
of
of the way.
Yeah, I can see you.
Oh, I see it.
I park next to the missus, TPHI.
For any of you that want to know, the barrow
Lottery numbers.
setting is 1011 for this, or 29.85. That's the local.
Yep.
Nice long runway.
Long one ray, short crash.
James, you've been very quiet, sir.
I'm way ahead. No, I'm just listening. It's nice not to have to chat too much, Mark.
A lot of swimming pools on the coast here.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
relaxing by the pool. Yeah.
This is Greece. Lovely hot weather here.
Slip right off the end.
What's the field elevation?
About 380,
66, isn't it?
It's 412 feet.
You're quite right, 412. Unless you're going to do a landing like me, then it's 66.
Well, mine was sort of 412, 420, 412, 420 for a while.
On final.
I'm just trimming some trees.
I've had to pull right back, slow myself down. There we go, there, a little bit of a crosswind again.
Was that a reference to a slower lifestyle, Mark?
Coming in hot.
Here we go, here we go. Watch this one, it's going to be butter, guys.
Can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, you're... Passengers are asking me, are we down?
They're not even awake, Mark. They're still asleep.
Look like Olivia to me.
Wow.
Oops. After such a nice landing, I've just
that
driven
was butter.
straight through somebody.
That was butter, actually, for me.
It was.
That's not sleep, that's Valium and Hypno.
Make up your mind.
Oh, we're all nicely lined up here, aren't we? Gonna have to have a look at this.
We've got to take a picture, haven't we?
Yeah, guys, please take pickies. Please take pickies and post them on the Discord under the media. I really appreciate it. It's great to have that activity on the Discord, and I know a lot of people really like to have a look at it. So
Wow.
please do.
Oh, it's looking very good. There's a great line there along the side of the runway. Fabulous. Well done, chaps. Tally-ho. Brilliant.
Shoulder to shoulder, lovely boys. Shoulder to shoulder.
Oh, the Spitfires, the all-silver one. Beautiful.
Yeah, if you'll get lined up, I'll take a...
Line up, line up. This looks epic.
This Duke is just awesome.
Thank you, sir.
What's so good about it? I'm not questioning it, I'm just like to know.
Oh.
Very realistic. Has
The
just
price.
about everything you need. Done a
Sounds
fantastic
great.
job.
Yeah, it just feels great. It just sounds great, feels good, just nice to land.
Does it have a glass cockpit?
No. The instrumentation is a mishmash of shapes and colors, and it's kind of confusing actually. The instrument panel is very busy.
You sound like an Aeroflot pilot.
Right. What's that? Anim 99S. Do you want to line up in the line and I'll take a picture of it?
Yeah, just going to head in now.
Okay.
This is epic, guys. Epic.
Oh, there's a couple coming still.
Hello. Welcome
Trev
from
G-Trev.
Poland, my friend. Welcome. Oh, this is epic, guys. Epic. My goodness me. Look at this lineup, guys. Fantastic.
Everybody in? Yes. Anybody still to line up? I know.
Yes,
Oi,
just
JHM. I'll draw back a bit, make sure I've got everybody.
I don't know.
MGB
Can anybody see how many are with us in Discord?
Reiki. A bit wide angle shot this is. No, sorry, Mark.
I think it's 47, Mark.
Yeah, I see 47.
Thanks, guys. That's epic.
Excellent.
Okay, let's go for it. Right.
Yep, 47.
Everybody smile and say cheese.
Oh, hi there.
Wednesday.
Cheese.
There we go.
Whiskey.
Cheese.
Right.
Cheddar.
Yep,
Cheers,
that's
piggies.
enough. That's it.
I'll do again, Dave. I blinked.
Gouda.
That's Gouda.
Cheeseburger.
Are you taking a selfie?
Had my eyes closed. Do it again.
I've got it.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, it's either cheese or smelly socks, one of the two.
Next leg. Now, we're going to depart the way we landed. You want to stay, you want to climb fairly quickly to 2,500 feet and stay at 2,500. Don't go above or you're going to end up too high. It's only a relatively short hop, 10 nautical miles to the next island in the harbour, which is a waypoint, and then it is another 2 nautical miles to land at Kalimnos, I think it is, Lima Golf,
Yep.
Lima Golf Kilo Yankee. Now, the altitude of the airport is 771 feet. It's situated just to the left of the village or town itself and on a hill. And let me warn you now, it is short.
Oh, great.
Yay!
Uh-oh.
So you need to
Couple
be
diggers.
you need to be really get yourself set up for the approach. That's the whole important thing of it, really, at the end of the day.
Who's flying the Spitfire?
Yeah, that would be me. Yeah,
Little bit
fingers
fun.
crossed.
Let us get down first.
Good luck.
I don't know what you're waiting for.
You're the captain, Captain.
I'm
You're
away.
leading the way.
Give the order.
I'm deliberately trying to get ahead. I got to see you guys land at this next airport.
Yeah. Next one's going to be my last one, then I got to shift over to the other group.
I will be sorry to lose you.
I'm sorry to leave.
Yeah.
But they're having their last flight of 2022.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are, eh?
Yeah. So I've hosted a few flights over there, so if you'd just been weekly instead of monthly, Mark, I'd be here the whole thing.
Well, Scott, you leave less as friends, but more as someone who sort of got in the way a little bit.
Bailed on us. Someone who bailed on
Jonesy,
us.
I love you, my brother.
Someone who I once knew but couldn't shake off.
We'll always have Castle Eileen Donan.
Oh yeah.
That's where we met.
Yeah. One of the only places I've been in real life too. I've not been very far.
Ah, me too. I was there in real life. It was wonderful.
I met two Danish guys. Literally drove all the way from Denmark to meet there, and they had the big Scots wig and the comedy wig and the kilts and that. And I was doing photographs for a magazine at the time. I took about 50 photographs of them and sent them to them with all the Russ Abbott Scots wigs and everything on. That was my first experience of Island Donan Castle.
Excuse me, Mark, what's our height for this flight? This leg?
2,500 feet. You're going to need that, but don't get much higher than that, or you're really going to struggle. And don't get too much lower either, because you'll end up having to climb to land on the at the airport, as it's perched on top of a hill at just about 800 feet is the altitude of the airport. But the runway is short, and the good news is at the other end of the airport is a massive drop-off.
Ah, holy cannoli.
I thought you were going to give some good news. At the other end of the airport's a massive wall.
That's why I'm rushing. I want to get in first, so I
want to get in before the Spitfire.
So I can see the carnage. As you approach the harbour, if you look to your left, you might catch a glimpse of the runway just on the hill towards the far bay. And watch your speed, guys. You've got to manage your speed for your approach. Autopilot off. I'm going to do this. You need to do this one by hand.
Seat of your pants flying.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Blue boy, you might be a little high, my friend.
Yeah, way high.
Certainly.
Oh, you've solved that problem. Nosedive.
You look a little high yourself there, Simhanger.
Now I'm fine.
It comes up really quick, doesn't it?
Yeah. The airport's on top of you before you realise it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, hopefully the other way around.
Sounds like my wedding night.
It's get your gear down fairly quickly to
sounds like my wedding night too.
Help you manage it.
Oh,
manage
my
your
goodness.
speed.
This is crazy.
Did you do that too, Jonesy? Did you get your gear
Oh,
down
that's
pretty
it.
quick?
I got it.
Yep. I was told what to do.
I didn't even put my flaps up. This is.
Now, if you're in the Duke, you'll be okay. Not too much of an issue, providing you get over that threshold. Probably around 100 knots. So you want to go past the blue line. Over the threshold. Whoa, TBM right next to me.
That's probably me, Mark. Yep, one of us.
I gotta go full flaps on this sucker.
See a runway. Anyway.
Oh, you need full flaps, no doubt.
Especially in a jet.
What a place to put a runway, really, though.
I've yet to see the runway.
Yeah, when I found it, I just thought, oh, thank you.
I bet you did.
No, thank you.
I'm on the glide path. I'm on the glide path. Here I come.
Have you researched this one, Mark? Is it a usable in-use runway? Do you know?
Yeah, it's an in-use runway, definitely.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I'm out to stall speed. No.
Oh my god. I'm gonna end up in the bay.
Easy peasy.
I was going to say, I expected more from Mark. This wasn't as challenging as some of the others.
I'm gonna have to use my manual brakes a bit. Oh yeah! Beauty. Beauty.
What a beautiful approach. Gorgeous.
That was fun. Usually I have to go around 2 or 3 times on these short ones.
I'm coming in at 95
I'm very proud
knots
of myself.
and Dave in the spit is actually falling back from me. How are you keeping that in the air, Dave?
Yeehaw.
There is some serious bouncing going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it wasn't me.
Glass prism coming in, look good. Trev P, nice landing, sir.
I think that was so good. I'm getting so good at this. I'm getting very close to just starting to think about training people.
Guys, one of you has got YouTube playing in the background. Can you mute your mic, please?
Which landing was the nice one, the third or the fourth?
Oh my word.
Well done, guys. You came in really well.
Feet down.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Turn down your television sets.
Okay, let's have a quick look who's...
Did anybody go off the end?
Skytrex. It looks like maybe
No,
a
it's
truck.
not.
It's not me. I have nothing.
Skytrex and Trev P.
It'd be Trev P then. I have nothing playing in the background.
Sorry.
It's
Don't
not,
let it
it's a
happen again.
repeat. Someone's got the Discord too loud on the speakers.
Destroy people's careers with those false accusations.
Retriever Neil, can you check yours, please?
No, I think mine's okay.
12:25.
Yeah, it is.
All right, my friends, I'm out of here. This has been wonderful, great flight, Mark, for the final.
Thank you very much.
I'm just
for
leaving.
joining
No,
us.
everybody else stay. It's not over. Everybody stay. I'm leaving.
Bye.
I'll see you, I guess,
meet
in
again.
2024.
You shall
We'll meet again. Don't know
On
when.
the other side.
Don't know when.
See you in a month or so, Scott. Take care, my friend.
Yeah.
You too, my friend. Have a great holiday, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you take it
Bye,
easy.
mate. Bye, mate. Take care.
Don't be too disappointed with the flying you're going to after this, eh?
Disappointed with what?
Well, you won't find as good a bunch of guys as we have here.
That's
Bring
why I
them
wish you
over
guys
here.
were weekly. My other group is like, I like them. It's a more diverse group. This is mostly all Brits, but then some Americans and a few sprinkled in. Otherwise, the other one is a little more like a real diverse group from all over Europe and,
Oh,
and
fantastic.
Canada and the U.S. But they're good guys, and I've learned a lot from them. So
Maybe we should all go over there too.
it's
Gate
the flight
crash.
sim break Discord, but
thanks,
I
Mark.
think you've already got a
Yeah,
flight plan
maybe
here.
we should gate crash of
It's
group
been great,
flights.
Mark.
Thanks for coming, guys.
See you
Well, I'm
later.
from Tennessee.
Thanks for flying with us.
I'm going to get out of here before I steal all your
We'll finish
Your
this one, Mark, and then
participants.
all gate crash
Just
that one.
bad.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think we should gate crash these flights. It needs more diversity.
Got the Hell's Angels just run through, ruin everything.
It's the first time I've ever been called Sprinkle, though.
Could be worse. It could be members from the Oyster Bar.
Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to depart. The flight plan has a touch and go at Lima Golf, Lima Echo, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to fly over that. So we're going to fly on to Lima Golf, India Kilo, landing runway 33. So on departure, you want to climb 8,500 feet is where we want to be. And we just follow the GPS. So initial heading is going to be let's have a look here, 328, and more or less exactly the same 319 after that to Ikare, Lima Golf India Kilo. Okay, so when you guys are ready,
We're ready.
Ready.
We're ready for anything.
it's a backtrack, and for those of you in the Duke, you probably need flaps 1 for this. Very rare that you'd use flaps for the Duke.
Roger.
Right, I'm flooring it. But I have practiced this. The Duke gets up no problems. Up we go. Gear up. Whoop. Flaps up.
Yeah, those in a TBM, no problems.
Oh, brilliant. So James, as a content creator, let me ask you, are you looking forward to the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, or are you dreading it?
No, I'm really hyped about it. Really looking forward to it. From what I've seen with the alpha, it looks spectacular in some areas. We didn't get full photogrammetry, but the areas that we're in were amazing. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Brilliant.
Cool.
So climb 8,500, guys, and away we go.
The only question I have about it, Mark, the multi-panel, I use my multi and radio panels Logitech, and that's got to come from a driver from them. So they may not work out of the box.
Yeah, they may not.
Yeah, Logitech do not tend to be the fastest driver.
No.
You could probably make those work with spad.next if you're so inclined.
Good point. Yeah, I might try that again. Yeah, I've got it somewhere, Spatnex.
Or even Moby Flight as well.
I was wondering if the HF8 would still work.
That's a good point. Again, I'm going to assume so, simply because it's reading the telemetry, but what I don't know is the coding, whether it's looking for Microsoft Flight Simulator, or I should say Flight Simulator.exe, or whether it's something more specific.
Yeah, what I expect, people, are bugs for the first 2 weeks. You're going to get bugs, no doubts, but it won't be massively unplayable. Is that filling you with confidence?
Oh, superb, James.
It will be, it will be hit or miss for the first couple of weeks, but it should be spectacular. The hot air balloons are going to be something else, I reckon.
I suspect there'll be quite a few quality of life bugs for VR players, just panels that are in your face, or the size is wrong, the sort of bugs we've seen in the past.
I'm so looking forward to the scenery.
Me too.
Absolutely.
We'll be saying in 4 years' time we'll be doing this flight in 24. Go finally, just as they got it sorted.
We're on 28. Yay!
Yep, we're looking forward to 28, and it's running. It's just the best it's ever been in 4 years.
I hope the helicopters are good.
How about the top rudder solo?
Yes, that's in the flight sim, I think, isn't it?
I believe so,
I
yeah.
expect so.
Yeah, I hope so. That's one of my favourites in VR.
Actually, I'm not sure whether I've actually
Everybody
seen it or
tries
not.
cramming everything from 2020 into
Do you know, I'm thinking the
2024
same
straight
thing.
away.
I'm not sure.
That could be a good aircraft for the first flights.
Your barrow for this, as we're only climbing 8,500 feet, remains at 1011 or 29.85.
We're doing a touch and go here, Mark, aren't we? We're very close to it.
No, we're going to fly straight over it, James.
Okay. Okay.
We're skipping the touch and go, and we're going straight on to Lima Golf India Kilo, and we'll be landing runway 33.
Okay.
Oh, right, okay. I'm going to have to do a bit of dogfighting with Dave. He's in that bit.
Couldn't resist a small loop.
Don't start shouting dagger, dagger, dagger.
I've lost him already. Oh, I'm toast. There you are. Oh, please, Microsoft, come out with Combat Flight Sim. Please.
Oh, yeah, be stellar, huh?
Yeah.
I just
How many are you flying with? Go ahead. How many are you flying with a co-pilot? That is an avatar or anything like that. I've got Eddie the dog in the aircraft with me. Often fly with him as a co-pilot.
I love flying with the dog.
He's slightly better pilot than I am.
I've got my cat. I've got the guys over at Got Friends. When I lost my cat about 18 months ago, they reached out. I reached out to them. One of them did a model of my cat, a little ginger and white cat, specifically for me. So he's actually sitting in, yeah.
That's amazing.
Now I couldn't try.
Based on the cat that's available in the Got Friends one, just a different colour and a slightly different texture. But yeah, so I've got my cat sitting next to me on the.
It's really nice.
Yeah,
That's
beautiful. I
fantastic.
really appreciate it. Yeah, the Got Friends crowd on Discord are amazing.
You know, I met
my bloody dog.
I met
My
all
bloody
the.
dog.
Go ahead.
My dog's hyper. I wouldn't have him in the cockpit. No
Wonderful.
way. No way. Definitely not. I've got to tire him out before I actually put on the headset.
I think you'd be a bit calmer in the aircraft.
No. If I don't speak to him, he gets jealous, starts whining and groaning.
Just slap the VR helmet on him. Be fine.
The diazepam.
Yeah. Well, he'll be flying out for a little while.
Swap
Don't
tablets.
tempt me.
You can have the dog worming tablets to do you the world
Very
good.
nice.
Hello to MK Merrick. How you doing? And to Rudy Bar, Max Power. How are you doing? Thanks very much for joining us.
Could I ask a simple question here?
No,
you normally do.
You can, but
Come on.
you're almost
Come on.
guaranteed to get a nonsensical answer. But go ahead.
simple
Simon.
questions not allowed.
I haven't shut up all night, you know. Right. The Turtle Beach yoke. Okay. If you use the triggers, if you're not using pedals and use triggers for rudder, what do you use for brakes?
A button.
Yeah,
There's bumpers above the triggers that are supposed to be for the brakes.
Yeah, Carol, you just acquired one recently, isn't that right? Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Is there bumpers then above the buttons? Triggers, sorry.
Yes, there's bumpers up above the buttons that are set for the brakes, and they actually work.
Okay.
I have rudder pedals, so I don't really use them, but they're set up and they work.
Yeah, I don't have a sort of a static flight stand at the minute. Well, sort of thinking of the flight stand, the rudder pedals, and I wasn't sure how before the rudder pedals, I wasn't sure how the brakes work if you're using the triggers for rudder. And that explains it.
Well, while you've been chatting, I've just checked. Carol's absolutely right. There's the triggers and the bumper buttons on the unit,
yeah.
so it's perfect.
Okay, Mark, that's great. Thank you.
I set him up that way so that when my little grandson wants to fly, he can't reach the rudder pedals, so he can use these.
Perfect.
Very good, yeah.
I can't reach them either, and I'm dyslexic.
Hey, Carol, teach them early, yeah?
Exactly. Bring him in.
Yep.
She not mentioned her grandson's 27.
Minus 20, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
Well, the 7-year-old does pretty good. The 2-year-old just likes to crash. He thinks it's hilarious.
Oh, he's perfect. I like him already.
Guys,
we all do that for the first year.
My kind of pilot.
Actually, I guess he's not 2 anymore. He just turned 4. Jeez, I'm getting old.
It's when he starts changing planes every 4 times in a flight, you've got to worry.
Hey, my position will not be usurped.
Do you have a possession?
That's when you call him a chansey.
Yes, I'm a chansey.
Chansey.
I've stayed in the same aircraft, Mark.
Can't believe it. Don't believe you. Don't believe you.
I mean,
I hear that Elon Musk has been given another job to provide an interface between the brain and Mark's and the simulator. So you won't need all these controllers shortly.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ouch.
We can fly it. I can fly it with my brain. Well, half of it anyway.
Well, yes. I mean, there are qualifications there.
I'll stick to the hot air balloon, shall I?
I don't want my brain connecting to this. I'm guaranteed to mess up.
Do say you fly by the seat of your pants, Chinsey.
Hey, can anyone tell me why I've lost my route on the magenta line on my VFR map?
Look on the floor. It's fallen off somewhere.
And it actually happened to me on the start of the flights. And I had to I rebooted the flights and it was fine. I think it's a TBM thing or an Xbox thing.
I'm too far on now. I'm not rebooting anything.
It's one of those things Microsoft said they'd fix 4 years ago.
You can fix it by doing a direct to that waypoint, and the magenta line will come back.
Thank you, Mark.
Guys, you should be on a descent now. We're not that far away from the airport. You should be dropping down fairly rapidly.
Do you recommend a spin, Mark, as well?
A spin?
Yeah, I'm in one at the moment.
Oh, I see.
Well, I'm looking forward to the helicopter mountain rescue career and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You chaps and your games.
Absolutely.
Did somebody say games?
Yeah.
If you guys are flying on live weather, have you looked at the sun through the clouds?
It's gorgeous.
It's absolutely epic.
Yeah,
I was just going to say, it is stunning, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look pretty good.
I'm following you, James.
Oh, okay, all right. Good luck.
Oops.
I think I'm right there, Matt. 3,000 feet, heading towards it.
Soapy, you're in the Vision Jet. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, sir. I've got Golf Romeo Oscar Sierra November on the side.
It looks to everybody like just a white plaque, I think.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
Yeah, I thought.
It's a shame you can't see other people.
No, I know, it's weird, isn't it? The aircraft numbers don't work all the time. That would be nice for them to sort.
VFA 0442 Bill. Hello.
Hello, Mark. You well?
Very well, sir. I don't recognise the tag. Have you changed it?
Yes, I have.
I thought so.
Definitely, isn't it?
Stella Aviat, my good friend, how are you?
Not friends anymore.
Clearly.
Is it something we said?
Oh.
Everybody's getting nervous. They know something's coming up.
So, but you might want to come to the left a little there if you can't see the runway.
This is also full stop, correct?
This is a full stop landing.
How long is the runway? 7 feet?
No, not as long as that.
Oh, Christ.
No, this is a
Come
long
on.
runway. Long.
Oh, good.
No,
We're
let
talking
me.
Mark, yeah?
It's a longer runway.
It's 7 foot long, 1,000 foot
No,
wide.
it's actually quite a long runway. This one.
4,541 feet.
As you come over the little island, you should have it visual more or less in front of you, just
Yeah.
on the end of the island. And
I nearly flew through the island.
Right, you're going to be first one down, David.
wow, this looks epic, man! Come on in, the water's wonderful. Right, let's slow down. Prop sync off. First stage of flaps, and let's go to manual.
See the runway lights.
Did you notice people who did the alpha, the aircraft behave very differently in Flight Sim 2024? I don't know if you noticed that.
Yes.
The one I noticed on particularly was the actual Cessna 172.
Me too, yeah.
It was definitely felt heavier.
Yeah.
You know, there was a heaviness to it, which I really enjoyed.
Felt more realistic, didn't it? Like you had to put some power in to get taxiing. You couldn't just taxi on 20, well, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Small.
The one thing that I'm prejudging it, so I probably shouldn't, but I did play around with the trim a little bit, and it doesn't seem to be any better. I'm talking about the trim and the autopilot. It's still jumping, which is a bit of a disappointment because it is one of the real failings in my book.
Agreed.
I'm on final.
I would have thought that should be reasonably simple to solve. I just don't understand what the problem is. You know, they could easily take a sort of snapshot of where it was and sort of bring it back to where the autopilot is.
There's a chap who's showed me a solution to it using a little program that does remember where it is, and I might show it on the channel once 2024 is out.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
But I'm rather hoping, you know, they're going to sort it out, man. Really, it is.
It's really annoying.
You know, they do all this work on, you know, the air and the weather and all the other characteristics, but you can't get the trim right. Really frustrating. Oh, is it me or is there a very strong crosswind?
There's a crosswind, yeah.
Is this full stop or?
This is full stop, hopefully.
Oh dear.
Well, I'm on live
Oh
weather.
dear.
There's 11 between 11 and 15 knots from 355.
I've got rain here. I'm on live weather.
I haven't got
live weather.
I'm on live weather. I haven't got rain.
That's a nice
Not
big
rain,
runway,
the
that's okay.
wind.
I have no rain.
Oh, wind, yeah. They're quite a strong wind.
11.
Yeah,
15.
crosswind, yeah.
There's the MG. I can't read it. MGB Dave, is it? In the spit. How are you doing, sir?
Hi, very well, Mark. We'll try not to blow this abroad.
You're down, safe and sound.
We're watching.
Oh, the clouds are all pink and fluffy, aren't they lovely?
Right. How are we doing, guys? We coming in?
Yeah.
Almost. Looking good.
A little bit fast.
Don't forget there's a fairly, well, where the runway ends, so does the land.
How do you know, Mark?
Because I practiced. So
who's in the spit again?
There's 2 guys now.
Yeah, I'm in the spit as well. I changed halfway. But don't worry, Tunesy, I'm not going to take over your mantle.
You tread on my toes.
Leave his mantle alone.
Tunesy, are you in the spit now?
No.
No, it's Alan in the spit now.
Oh, Alan, are you in the spit? Oh.
Yeah, I just... Because I couldn't see Dave's spit, but when I've changed to my spit, I can see his as a Spitfire. I hope they improve that in 2024.
Yeah, this is a backtrack, by the way, guys.
I think everyone's down
I've
now.
had to fix my
Mark.
spit.
Oh.
Everyone looks down.
I'm just coming in.
Oh, can't see you.
Break, I was about to pull onto the runway.
Which direction?
Hello. Well, this is the last of many things, and this will be the last flight I ever stick to one aircraft. I like the Vertigo. I just want to say goodbye to the Vertigo anyway.
Yeah.
Well, in multiplayer anyway. In multiplayer.
It works in Flight Sim 2024, Steve. I tested it. I put
it
in the
does?
community modder. Yeah.
Oh, James, I want your babies. I love you.
I know. I think you've had my babies last month.
Thank you. That's good news. You've made an old man very happy. I might not have the new flight sim stuff, but if it works, it works.
You made a happy man very old.
Yeah.
I thought the developers said they weren't bringing it over.
Well, they don't need to. If it's in your community folder, you just copy
Yeah,
it.
but
You drag it over and cope with its foibles.
I don't
That's
think they
updates,
were,
though, isn't it?
I don't think they were willing to certify it, even for free, even just bring it over.
Well, James has shoved it in, and it's...
Well, it's all the all A330s or whatever stand at the end of my here. What are they? Oh, man.
Okay, so it's a
Surely it'll work
backtrack.
as a
We're going to
legacy.
be taking off in the same direction that we landed in. We're heading 277. We're heading to VOR Kilo Romeo Oscar. It's 112.2, I think it is. 112.2 is the VOR. You want to climb to 18,500 feet. And then be at 10,500 feet overhead Kilo Romeo Oscar. But it's 90 nautical miles, so you got plenty of time to climb up. We'll have a little bit of a cruise, and then we start a gradual descent down to Kilo Romeo Oscar. We're going to overfly the VOR to Foxtrot 121 Romeo, which is the beginning approach point for ILS runway in Athens, runway 21 right. And once we're up and away, I'll give you ILS and all the rest once we get closer. So when you're ready, this is quite a long leg, so when you're ready, we can go.
I'm embarrassed to report that I had my flawless performance in the spit was compromised by a prop strike while trying to turn around.
Oh.
Yeah, funnily enough, I had that problem as well.
I think some real pilots in the real world have had that as well. I'm up.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Who are you and where are you, sir?
I'm Mike from Vancouver.
Hi, Mike. Have you joined the flight?
In chat only.
Okay, well, you're very welcome, sir.
Coffee, Mike.
Yeah, you know, barista flyer.
We know you.
And we miss you.
Yeah, I can only make it when I can.
No, we understand. And I do appreciate everybody joining in. I know it's a Saturday. My flights are normally on a Sunday. But unfortunately, you know, family commitments, they are what they are.
And girlfriend commitments.
What are they?
Well,
Most of us don't know
my
that.
my wife doesn't know about my Saturday
Oh, okay.
girlfriend.
As I say, we're nearly 2 hours in, Soapy, and you haven't yet had a...
No, Tunesy, really.
The heck was that?
That was, well, that was Soap. He's
That was
still
my
working.
It was a brainwave. You could hear my brain working.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just had a look, Mark. I don't think the top rudder is in 2024.
Lovely.
It's not in. Not in.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, that is a serious blow, isn't it?
Lovely.
Well, they said purchases in the marketplace were going to work, and the only place you could buy it was in the marketplace.
That's true. So we should still have it.
They've also been led to believe that marketplace isn't going to work properly for the first 3-4 weeks.
Where did you see
No,
that?
no, that's absolutely correct. There'll be no new entrants into the marketplace for the first couple of weeks.
Oh, I see. Okay, no new entrants, but the marketplace is as normal.
I don't think you can get to the marketplace.
I think they're actually putting access to the marketplace.
I don't know if you're going to have any access to it.
It's closed.
Yeah, they're just not letting it come on for the first couple of weeks so that all of the people that are producing aircraft can get them looking good so that people don't get put off by buying a piece of not so good.
Well, they might have thought of that, about that a little while ago.
I just think they didn't expect developers to take so long to perfect the planes.
What,
They
in
didn't
like
give them a lot of
7
time.
days? Yeah. They gave them 3 weeks, didn't they?
Yeah, it smacks of bad planning to me.
Yeah. You've had 2 weeks.
If you guys are flying on live weather, and I'm just going to have a quick look here. My time is currently 15:37. Is that right? That doesn't look right.
Beautiful.
But anyway, if you have a look, if you're in and around that time, the water with the clouds and the sun is absolutely epic. Now that's a screenshot if ever I saw one.
What time have you got to say, Mark?
15:40, sir.
15:40.
But I would have expected it to be later than that. I have to be honest. I'm quite surprised at that. Yeah, 15:40.
I'm in total darkness with that.
They say time flies when you're having fun, Mark, but obviously you're not having fun.
If 2024 is better than this, it's going to be absolutely amazing.
No, it's going to be epic. Look, I think Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is going to be amazing. It's just how many pretty large bumps in the road will we get first? That's really the big unknown at this point. Hello to Stevie Buzz. How you doing? He's saying he hope everyone has a great FS 2024. And CP6565 said with regards to the marketplace, he had heard that it's something to do with the SDK and the need for them to check that products do meet the standards before coming in.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, if that's off for a couple of weeks, and M Senior are probably going to be able to produce about another 300 aircraft, aren't they?
I think they were supposed to get the SDK about the beginning of September, but the developers didn't.
Now, the feedback from a number of the developers, Got Friends, Parallel 42, Tony Doc Zero, I think it was, posted a very interesting link to a summary of developer updates on 2024, and a lot of them were not that confident in the dev that they got, and a lot of them are waiting for the official release before committing to when their products will be updated. And not all of the aircraft will necessarily work off the bat. There's likely to be the odd thing that doesn't function, or graphical hitches are quite possible with your add-ons initially.
I think windscreen scratches seem to be the common denominator across all the devs and things like that. Visual issues.
Good luck, everyone, with 2020.
We'll need it.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, mate.
Have they said
I've got a
anything
question for you, Mark, if I may.
Have they said anything
AMD?
about scenery? Third-party scenery?
Say again?
Have they said anything about third-party scenery?
I think it falls into the same category.
This
So
weather
I didn't
looks
get it on
great.
the marketplace, it won't work.
Mark, do you have a view on the AMD 9800 X3D?
I don't at this stage, but I hope in about 10 days tests will start, sir. My good friends at Wired to Fire are getting one, and we're going to go into test phase, because that could well be my next CPU.
I've got one on order with Amazon that's due delivery on the 9th of January, so I've got plenty of time to decide what I want to do.
It looks, I've looked at the reviews that have come out, and the improvement in Microsoft Flight Simulator seems to be sitting around the 17 to 20%, which is very encouraging. That is a significant boost.
Yeah, I've got the 7800 3XT, but I deliberately didn't change it to see what I would need, because I was hoping for some performance improvement which would negate the need at this stage to change over.
Well,
Because
if
the
you've got a,
78
if you've up to this point got the 7800 X3D, there's nothing to beat it in Flight Sim currently.
Yes, it's great. It's a really good GPU, and I can get that, and I can get it nicely balanced with the GPU.
Do you know how noisy that Spitfire is?
Sorry, I couldn't resist, Mark.
Goodness gracious, it just passed me, nearly took my ear off.
The Spitfire does sound good though, doesn't it?
It does, but my goodness, it's noisy.
This weather's beautiful. You want to see the dual layer we've got, and we're flying right in between it. I'm hoping it's the same for the others. We've got cloud below, cloud above,
Yeah,
and
absolutely,
a few hundred
yeah.
feet. What am I at? 13,500, and it's smack bang in the middle. Amazing.
Yeah, same here. It's beautiful.
Best weather I've seen for a very long time.
For you guys climbing to top of cruise, don't forget to set your barometer 1013 or 29.92.
What's our cruise, Mark, please? I missed that. People are sticking at 18,000, aren't they, by the look of it?
Yeah, it's 18,000, Steve.
18,500.
Be there in a tick, running all the way.
Which is, I stand to be corrected. I'm not sure about this airspace, but I think actually is an illegal altitude, but never mind. Should be IFR at 18,500, not... I think top of our VFR is 18,000. But I may be wrong on that.
won't tell anybody.
Okay, Mark, ATC is not listed.
Soapy's listening though, we'll grass you.
I will.
In his little improper procedures book. Noted.
Yep.
Yep, you've gone in his little black book.
Yeah.
On Navigraph, it said mean sea level to 25,000.
Okay.
Okay, 60 nautical miles to go, and I'm just hitting the top of climb. Loud Whisper, how are you, sir?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very quiet today, but I'm enjoying every minute of this flight.
Brilliant. Thanks very much for joining us. And Brenz, how are you, sir? Nice to have you back.
All good. Thanks for having me, Mark, once again. It's been good to join you.
Brilliant. And Marcus Simmer, how are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm still here, flying in VR, enjoying the weather, enjoying the company. Beautiful flight. Thanks, Mark.
Ah, there's a rainbow behind you. If you look, people, to the side, just behind us, there's a rainbow. Oh, there is for me. I'm always seeing rainbows here. Can anybody see it?
I'm looking.
Probably have smaller glasses.
Not me.
He's the neurologist, James, I think.
It's just me again.
I had a rainbow earlier.
You on the side of it again, James?
I'll take a picture just in case you don't believe me.
James, you drinking that white lightning?
No, I think it's the Blue Nun. It's the Blue Nun, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
He's on the toilet duck.
Oh, yeah.
Toilet duck.
Into the bottle, James.
It's the combination between the White Lightning and the Blue Nun.
Well, you know,
It'll
White
give
Lightning
you-
used to be my couple in my teens with White Lightning. I've not seen it for years.
Yeah, you're revealing your age now, James.
The effect is just starting to work now.
It's all coming
James,
out
I've got a
now.
rainbow now.
You got the rainbow. There you go. I'm not the only one. I'm going to post it.
Whereabouts is it relative to us? Azimuth.
It's behind you. It's behind me.
I don't have it. I think it's all rumor.
It's in your head, James.
Yeah.
No, I've got it.
It's a conspiracy.
If you
Oh,
look,
I've got it now. Yeah, it's coming through now.
I got it, double.
It's about our 5 o'clock, and
I
it's
see a
if you've
double
got your
rainbow.
POIs on, it's almost in line with the airport PI behind us.
Yeah.
It's quite faint.
Don't start singing somewhere over the rainbow.
There's a pot of gold at the end of it.
Where
Maybe you can see it.
And perhaps a leprechaun as well, but anyway.
Oh, I
Mark.
see it.
Mark, you understand why I just like to watch your videos now, don't you?
I think dear old James needs debriefs after our group flights.
Nostalgia, that's what it is. James nostalgia.
There wouldn't be an end to that rainbow. It's circular.
James, I think when you joined the first time you joined one of our flights was one of our hectic bush flights, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
And
That was fun.
I think that scared you off.
It did.
My first group flight with you, Mark, was a Warbird, and I specifically bought the Flying Iron Spitfire, particularly for your group flight. I'll never forget how nervous I was in attending my very first group flight with you guys, and then obviously you get to know what happens. But it was really interesting, you know.
Yeah, look, I mean, when I did my first stream, I was so nervous, but you know, after a while, you just sort of take it as it comes, and you realize that, you know, as much as it's practical, I mean, we're all just good friends, really, and we share a passion, and you know, that's what brings people together, that's a pleasure.
Yeah, we are all human.
I think it's just the old idea is just to set very low standards, Mark, and then just consistently fail to meet them, and then you won't disappoint anybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my mantra in life.
Well said.
Who is on my right-hand side here, wing to wing.
Yeah, that's me, Mark.
I can't see your tag. Who is it?
PB.
Ah,
Okay.
very nice,
you
lovely,
got Hodley.
lovely formation, sir. Fantastic.
Well, that sounds like a challenge. We've got a lot of. Oh no, we're coming up to the coastline now.
I
We could
think
have had a formation.
Alan Paul, your mic might be open.
EP.
Land to abreast.
Right, I am 40 nautical miles away from Kilo Romeo Oscar, and I'm now going to start a descent. We want to descent down to 10,500 feet, crossing Kilo Romeo Oscar. So time to start a descent, guys.
14 miles out, did you say?
40.
40.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a...
I'm there now.
You're there now?
I'm 18,500 at 39 miles out.
Ah, we're almost together, sir. I'm 37 miles out.
Where are you?
I'm 37 miles out.
In the air, I hope.
Sounds like my navigation.
I can see you. Stephen, I can see you there. You're almost directly behind me. Yeah, you're behind me. Can you not see my tag? Just look for somebody being hounded by a Spitfire. That's me.
I see everybody else.
MGB Dave, how are you doing?
You're probably hiding behind some
Very
other
well.
labels.
I love the way you handle that. Very nice.
This cloud is spectacular.
It is.
I'm going to turn my quality options up a little bit from low to medium. See what we get.
I find
You know
that
what's going to happen, don't you? I'm going to start seeing tornadoes in the new sim, and people are going to be saying, "No, there's no tornado there." Tornadoes are in the new.
And rainbows.
I've got the rainbow now. It's to do with cloud levels.
I've got it. Yeah, I've got it right behind me. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Northern Lights as well, seeing those.
These clouds are beautiful, aren't they?
Beautiful.
I'm very curious to see how your wake affects your flying, and I think it might just affect how we fly as a group. In future, it might be quite interesting,
Yeah, let's hope so.
You'd have to say it's hard to believe when you look at these graphics that it could get any better than this. It's gorgeous out here.
For sure.
It does get better. Does get better. Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
I'm very curious to see how it all pans out on the Xbox platform. That's my biggest concern. I mean, I've upgraded from the S series to the X series, and I must say there's been a huge improvement between the two sort of different Xboxes. So I'm quite keen to see how it's going to perform on the S series, to be honest.
It's the biggest surprise they haven't shown anything from Xbox. I mean, they've missed a trick, really, in my opinion.
I don't think it was voluntary, James.
Yeah,
really?
quite.
I was very surprised, and during a dev stream I asked 3 times and I didn't get any response, so I think it's something. Hopefully they'll have it sorted, but I think their big challenge is the Xbox Series S, of course, with a usable 8 gig of memory. Man, that's trying to, just trying to play football on a lollipop stick,
Yeah, I get where you come from, Mark, because I specifically had the S series, and because of all the avionics blackouts that occurred on my Series S, I actually just upgraded to the X, because ever since I've done that, I haven't had an issue at all with the jets or aircraft that I've flown.
Yeah, I went straight to the X, and I must say I was so impressed with how well it worked. I was quite shocked, actually. It's also going to be very interesting for PC users using the automatic adjustment for your level of detail on terrain and objects. It's going to be,
I use it.
it's going to be very interesting how practical and how that's going to work.
Yep.
Paul Phibbs, how you doing? He's saying, good day, Mark. I've been enjoying listening to you guys as I've been working on this week's events for the sim. Looking forward to the changeover to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on Wednesday, my time. Paul, you're not alone in looking forward to it, my friend. To Dirk 2006, how you doing? And you have a nice evening too, sir.
Just think, if I had Xbox, I wouldn't got any of recommendations from Marco James.
I'm on Xbox and I've just pre-ordered and I'm having second thoughts.
Why are you having second thoughts?
Well, it's only because of the coverage that we've had. You know, we've heard very little. Okay, I'm on Series X, so I'm living in hope.
I think you're going to see an improvement. The memory management is the whole reason we're getting this update now, in my personal opinion, because they had pushed the Xbox as far as it could go, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy a large portion, not all, but a large portion of what you can get on the PC. And I mean, it's already brilliant, and let's just see what happens first. I mean, it's only a couple of days and then it's out. It's worth waiting for.
Can't you not try Game Pass until you're happy? Game Pass Day 1.
No, I think it's talking about the hardware.
Oh, I see. I'll just shut up then.
I thought about Game Pass and then I just decided to pre-order Standard Edition anyway and bite the bullet.
Oh, so you're not talking hardware. Tunesy, I stand corrected, sir.
I'm still shutting up.
Was that through Aerosoft?
Sorry, say again.
No, it would have been for the game store. It's on.
Okay, because anybody, I think, who ordered or pre-ordered Premium Deluxe or the Aviators Edition, I think there's been a bit of a delay with Aerosoft and in dispatching the hardware.
Just the Aviators Edition, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
they've sorted it out now. They're going to issue a 1 month Game Pass for the base, and then a couple of weeks later you'll get the upgrade for the Aviator.
Oh, that's available. I'm glad they resolved that. So I
Guys,
think
can I ask a question, please? I pay $6.99 a month for Game Pass. So what do I do then?
nothing, mate. You just go into your Game Pass store. You can, I think, already initially download storage space for your game, and then when Thursday comes at 4 o'clock, the game will then just pre-install. If anybody has got anybody else recommendations or advice,
I have enough storage space. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to click install.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a surprisingly small install.
Yep.
I know most of it's cloud-based, but it's actually a lot smaller than I would have thought, even for cloud-based.
Yeah, it was. I think it's going to be somewhere between 30 and 36 gigabyte full install.
30. Yeah.
Will the cloud be? Will we be downloading and installing a lot from the cloud? So are we looking at another 100 gigabytes that we're going to have to download when we get online?
That's going to be subject to your internet, I guess.
Expansion card, maybe.
Well, it's 50 gig, isn't it, maximum? So that
Okay,
must be rolling cache.
Yeah, the alpha didn't behave that way, right? You just downloaded the initial install and that was it.
Yeah, true. Guys, I'm now over Kilo Romeo Oscar. you need to descend to 3,000 feet. We're going to be landing runway 21 right at Athens, Lima Golf Alpha Victor. We're going to go to the waypoint, the fixed waypoint for the approach first. We're landing runway 21R, 21 right, altitude is 308, ILS is 110.5 on a heading of 212 degrees. So ILS 110.5 on heading 212 degrees.
On the PC.
You cut out.
I thank Mark and James for all the planes I bought from their recommendations. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I hope it didn't cost you too much.
Cost me a fortune, James.
I blame Mark.
Yeah, in dinners, you mean?
That's why we're friends.
Yeah, man.
What?
I thank you guys for teaching me to fly, both of you.
No, you're welcome. Again, blame Mark.
Now
your Back to Basics series is amazing, James.
Thank you.
It is actually, James. Really good.
Yeah.
I'm now going through
Yeah,
the
that's
clouds,
right.
guys.
This
It
is-
is absolutely epic. Beautiful as the
a
sun
lot of
just tipping the
turbulence.
top of the clouds.
I just had a bit of icing. Whoa.
I've got the sun just dipping below the horizon now. It's absolutely stunning.
We're about to pass through the cloud layer, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's where I am. I'm just about to hit the cloud now.
There's lower stuff further on as well.
Boy. Didn't punch in my alias.
I'm going to paraphrase Blue here.
NM
It's absolutely beautiful.
NM99S says it'll only be the pre-installed files. If you check the size, you'll see. So, yeah, thank you very much for that. I'm following Soapy in the Vision Jet, Big R in the TBM 9. How are you, Big R? I don't recognize the tag. Welcome.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah, I've been here before, but not very often.
Did you have you changed your tag?
No, it's always been Big R.
Ah.
Usually I can't go online till after 8 at night, so I miss quite a few flights.
Okay, well, welcome. And also...
Ain't that a stupid mistake, not to punch in your alias. Oh.
Also, welcome to Hoodlum. How are you, sir? And Smoky Ivy. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Great to have you along. Thank you very much. And Villa Villain. Love the name. How are you?
Red, red, red everywhere.
Yeah, the colours are amazing.
Oh man, this is amazing.
Oh, I'm getting some horrible turbulence in the motion sim here. I'm
Yeah.
getting beat up.
I'm catching a lot of turbulence as well.
Yeah, me too.
But it feels so natural in the Duke, the bumps.
Sunset. Beautiful.
Okay, let's get ready for the ILS approach. And this is our final stop in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, guys.
Don't want to stop.
ILS in the Spitfire might be a bit tricky, but I'll just follow the tags.
Yeah, having the same experience.
I've actually done it in the Spitfire before. So if you program the approach in the Spitfire, and you click Control A on your keyboard, it'll actually follow the ILS approach.
Awesome.
Mark,
Almost
what's the
like
frequency
cheating.
again?
It is 110.5 on a heading of
Thanks.
212 degrees.
Thanks, Mark.
110.5.
Yes, sir.
We coming in left or right?
Left.
Thank you.
Right.
Back up.
Runway 21 right.
No left.
Yeah.
I'll hit both.
Sport.
Just go in the middle.
It's me, David. I'll get through to both anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you land across them.
Yep.
It's like he's still in the same aircraft, really.
Yeah, but is it still the same colour? It might not be.
I can't see the runway anymore because of all the labels.
QNH is 1017.
You have to beat the horse.
Sorry, were we left or right?
Right.
Right. Actually, that's an idea. If you go left, you'll avoid all the name tags, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Jonesy, that's a left runway. You need the other one.
The other left, you mean?
Yeah, the one on the right.
It's right.
Not if you look at it from the other direction.
Yeah, if
but
you're
no,
I'm upside down.
Chunzi never does that. He always looks at it from this direction.
It's your left, not mine.
It's Chunzi to you, Neil.
Hey, it's a medical
Don't start
condition.
that again.
You can't quote. My incompetence is a medical condition.
It's a miracle.
Yes. I'm going to call this one, I'm going to call it butter. That's a big enough runway. Flipping heck. I could have gone down the pub and the aircraft would have just landed somewhere near it.
Yeah. Is it butter because you spread across 2 runways?
Hey. But
Gear down. Flaps down.
Oh my word, that was butter. Whoa, someone almost took my head off. Literally, my Tango and glass in formation. Beautiful.
I'm having to do a bit of side slipping here. Coming in on the ILS, but following it manually.
Yeah, same here.
Something wrong with this runway, I think. There's no trees.
I bet you've put them. I bet you've put them. You've put them in the middle, haven't you? They're halfway along.
So what's going to happen when they have trees in 2024?
We're going to have 3D trees on the runways. Amazing.
Yeah, they look much better.
They'll be bendy, so they'll whip their branches out as you land and grab you.
Well, we got to make this a butter landing, guys. It's our last multiplayer, last stop.
Yeah.
I did a couple of drifts.
Coming over the threshold right on stall at 80. Oh,
David, did you put your handbrake on in that Vision Jet when you landed?
Yeah, I put too much brake on the left-hand side, and then overcorrected. So I drifted to the left and drifted to the right.
I think I just got it on video.
It would be good on Brands Hatch.
Seems like he'll be picking up the laundry bill for that one as well.
When you land, just pull over to the left-hand side, and don't try follow the taxiways. Just head towards the tower. Just head direct to the tower. Don't try the taxiways, just cross over. And
What's the opposite?
we'll just park at the hangar that we can see in front of the tower there. We won't go round and try and park right in front of it. Here we go. We'll just park on the dirt here by this hangar.
Facing which way? Facing the hangar?
Any way you like, quite honestly.
Right.
And engines cut. Goodness. I really would need Microsoft to sort this camera out.
Oh, Blue Ball, you're behind me. I thought I was the last one. Thank goodness for that.
I'm miles away. Just look, just these guys, just go on without me.
God, I thought I was the last one.
Oh, maybe you are.
Who's behind me?
Behind me. I'm Spartacus.
I've got Trev PG.
Oh, I've just noticed, Fella 1000, you're in the P38. Very nice.
Yeah, it's lovely plane.
I got lost slightly.
Great choice, actually.
I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, thanks guys for waiting. There's no problem.
A fantastic flight. Thank you.
Yeah, suitable flight to end off. Guys, I just want to sincerely thank all of you for joining me, not only on this flight, but for those of you that have joined me at any time over the last 3-4 years for the monthly fly-ins. The monthly fly-ins, of course, will continue. It's going to be interesting to see the impact of wake turbulence and the new flight dynamics and effect of the weather and so on. So subject to world updates and everything else, well, we'll look at potentially Brazil, but I'll post details at a later stage, and then between Christmas and New Year it will be the traditional Christmas sort of fly in. I'll be in VR, and it'll be the Warbirds. To everybody who's joined us on the stream, thank you so very much. Really appreciate it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm excited by the new flight sim being released, but there's also a little tint of sadness to be to some degree. But look, it can only be better. To all of you guys here, thank you so very much. Who joined me on the flights. That's what flight simming means to me. This is the most important part of just flying with people that feel the same way. So
much more.
Thank you, Mark.
There'll be no
appreciate everything.
There'll be no prize giveaway for this one, guys. It'll be carried forward to the first flight of 2024.
Thank you.
All of you guys, stay well, look after yourselves. Thank you again. See you soon.
Cheers. Thanks a lot, Mark. You're a legend.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.